Thank you again for joining Papa Genius on Urban Politics. My name is Stacy J, and we're talking about Trump and his inappropriate video that he made with President Obama and First Lady Michelle. Let's get into
I want
it.
to point out that C-SPAN also has a call-in show, and this is a three-time Trump voter talking about this.
Oh, my word. I am a registered Republican. My dad was the president of American Pipeliners Association, so I came by it rather naturally. Voted for the president, supported him, but I really want to apologize. I mean, I'm looking at this awful picture of the Obamas. What an embarrassment to our country. All this man does is tell lies. He is not worthy of the presidency. He takes bribes blatantly, and now he's being a racist blatantly. They were supposed to deport the dangerous criminals. They were not supposed to go after small children, storm schools, bring terror upon, the little kids and the women and children, not just the immigrants in the school. All the children are scared. This is not a decent man. This is not an honest man. He openly takes bribes. He's pathetic as a president, and I just want to apologize to everybody in the country for supporting this rotten man.
John, did you vote for him in all three elections?
I did. I was sucked into the stupidity of creating jobs, and there are no more jobs in New Mexico. Things are worse than they were before. You cannot find a primary care physician. Our governor just passed some laws to try to help.
Wow. That is an incredible set of just a set of words from that man there.
There is a really important scripture in the Bible, and it goes to make your election sure. Because if you don't make your elections, your choices, your decisions in life that directly impacts you, if you're not sure about those, then you better have A, a backup plan, or B, be very, very filthy rich. Because when we elect individuals, or you make personal decisions, life-changing decisions in regards to your well-being, and especially when it comes to politics here in this country, and you decide to put someone in that Oval Office, you better put the person that is the most qualified for the position, not someone that can talk a good game. See, Trump just showed his true character of who he is with him putting President Obama and his wife in that little parody video he tried to do, trying to butter it up. Oh, this is just the Lion King. No, you specifically knowing the history of racism in this country and throughout the globe, that individuals are constantly trying to deface Black, African, Afro people of color and compare them to primates. And when it's the complete opposite, Black people are the mother and father of humanity. Every white, brown, red, Black, whoever, you come from Black people. So that joke is a miss, and it's only laughable to dummies. But moving forward, we continue to go high as they continue to go low every day in that White House. Everyone sees it around the world. I also want to mention this, and that is that he's been wanting to do this or do something to publicly insult Mr. and Mrs. Obama since his first administration. Many people in his base have been upset that we've even had a black American president in this country. And they've been wanting to punish President Obama from his first administration. And then, secondly, you got a lot of people that did vote for President Obama that did primarily lean right and very conservative. And they really didn't want to vote for him, but they just got caught up in the popularity of him, and they figured, you know what, they realized that, you know what, he is a pretty stand-up looking kind of guy, seems like a pretty stand-up kind of guy, and they got inspired, and they kicked themselves in the butt to this day for still voting for a black man. But then you got a small percentage of his base that are really upset, like that man was that called in to C-SPAN and voiced his anger, because you have a lot of people in his base that went and voted for him the second, the third time. And this time, I don't know why they didn't see it the first time, the first administration, but the second time, now that he's been, before he even got elected back into office the second time, just remember his lack of leadership during the pandemic. That alone would have helped you to determine if he was going to be a good president or not. It's like he's already had an opportunity to do this once and didn't do that well. The rich got richer, but we lost a lot of American lives, and there was a lot of division, which led to January 6th. But it's like people have selective memory, and a lot of these individuals are in this cult. It's a cult, and they are loyal to it. They will drink the Kool-Aid knowingly. They will mix the Kool-Aid, drink it, and still say that Trump is their guy. You know, everybody knows that everyone knows that Trump has a personal vendetta against President Obama, because there's 3 reasons why. Because what did President Obama do to Trump? The Obamas have never did anything but be very gracious to him and his wife, Melania. And you know, it is just again, it shows his lack of character, his lack of morale. He is just, you know, there's nothing that he won't do. Is no gutter he's not willing to go into. And that's a shame, especially you being the free leader of the free world. But there's 3 reasons in particular. The first one is President Obama is very, very intelligent. Of course, along with his teams in Congress and the agreement of Congress and Senate, but President Obama was able to do something that many presidents have not been able to do along the way, and that is he created a healthcare plan that helped a lot of people. And now a lot of people that voted against Kamala Harris, because they thought that President Trump was going to come along with something better, and he hasn't. And now he's removed a lot of the Affordable Care Act, where you can't find a primary doctor in your network, or there's higher co-pays you may have to have, or you may have lost state health care coverage. A lot of that stuff has been taken out. President Obama had initiated that. A second reason why he doesn't like President Obama, is because President Obama actually was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And that's something that he's been wanting to compete for ever since he got into office again. The third one is President Obama's got charisma. Handsome charisma. The people actually like him. They respect him. And, you know, they respect his wife. She speaks her mind. And that's something that his base do not like. His base likes Stepford wives. Those that stay quiet, silent, while the men run amok. And people don't respond to First Lady Obama in the way that they do about Melania, because Melania has came in from a different lifestyle, and it's really being exposed now. I would love to know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for supporting the channel. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day.